the athletic department and all the coaches for giving us the opportunity to be able to do this. It's really humbling. It's just a great opportunity to like talk to you guys. So what a year it's been for Endicott Athletics, huh? I'd like to start by saying congratulations to everyone who either won their conference or made it to the NCAAs this past year. But most importantly, I'd like to personally thank the women's lacrosse team, the softball team, the baseball team, and the men's lacrosse team for making their championship weekend something to remember forever. Over the course of my 4 years here, I've been waiting for a weekend like that, and to be completely honest, I don't see why we don't have an atmosphere like that more often. So I've been a volleyball player since I was a freshman in high school, and I've always been used to like small, uninvolved crowds. But over the last 2 years here at Endicott, I feel like that's completely changed. Getting support from all of you has completely turned my volleyball experience around. We're all here for one reason, and that's because we love playing our sports. I know everyone loves hearing people cheer them on from the stands. So to all of you out there, please continue to support your peers, continue to support your classmates, and continue to support your fellow Gulls. You guys all make life here way more fun and way more exciting to be a part of. So before I hand the next half of the speech off to Roche, my fellow captain, my teammate, and most importantly my best friend, I'd like to say a couple thank yous myself. Like I said, I'm a senior now, so this is the last time I get to do it. There's a lot of people that have made my experience here a lot better than it could have been. First, I'd like to thank Brian Wiley. Thank you. You made my experience here great. I'd like to thank my coaches, George Shapel, Eric Hunter, and Matt Baby Carroll, for all the support they've given us over their time here at Endicott. I'd like to thank Professor Courtney for all the academic help she's given me over the past year. I'd like to thank Coach Rowe for being one of my #1 supporters since I've been here. I'd like to thank Rob Velarde for giving me the opportunity to work with him and the rest of the sports information department. And most importantly, I'd like to thank Coach Cipolla and Coach Jason Scott for all the hard work they've done in making Endicott the way it is and making the Endicott experience discoverable. So now, without further ado, please Carter Roche.
First off, I want to say I'm honored to be standing here. I want to give a big thank you to my teammates, Brian Wiley, Coach Cipolla, my coach, Coach Shapel, as Trev already said. Can't be thanked enough for everything they've done the past 4 years for me and everyone in here. What I really want to talk about is the idea of being a part of something bigger than yourself. We're all here because we have our sport that we love. And maybe not everyone loves it, but they're really good at what they do. So even being really good at what they do, that's also brought us here, and we have that one thing in common. And if we didn't have that one thing in common, everyone here might be in a different situation, might be somewhere else, might not know everyone here that we know. So it's something that you don't really think about on an everyday basis, but you just have to kind of take a back seat and realize how fortunate we are to be where we are and who we're with. This past year, Go Revolution took over this campus. All of us and our fellow classmates supported everyone in here as much as we could with all of our free time. And what happened, we win 8 conference championships and all those NCAA tournament appearances, the ECAC championship. So, I mean, that's pretty good. So think about all the fun that you had at all those games and all those memories you created, and how easy it was to show up to that game and cheer on your teammates, your classmates, your roommates, and how easy that was. But sometimes we look at it as a chore. So, as you underclassmen continue to rep the blue and green in the upcoming years, challenge yourselves to make our colors more and more hated on the field because we're so good. People look up to us. Whether you think it, you know it or not, they do. You can't really compete with 8 conference championships. Finally, on behalf of Trav and I, Coach Scott deserves the biggest thank you recognition that anyone deserves here. I got to know Coach Scott this year. I didn't know him at all last year. but he is the most passionate, selfless person here at this campus. Everything he does is all for us. All those posters he makes, all the Twitter stuff he puts out there, it's all for us, so we can enjoy our experience more and more. I'm going to miss you, Coach Scott, and this athletic department doesn't know what they're losing by losing you next year. All you youngsters are going to have to pick up the slack with him gone. Thank you.
Coach Scott, because like Carter said, he's been amazing for everyone out there, whether you know it or not. We just want to take this time, I know it's the end of the year for everyone. We want to take this time and end the year where we started. I don't know if you guys remember the pep rallies you went to at the beginning of the year, but Coach Scott created this little chant for us. So, Carter, would you like to start it for us?
I got it. Stand up. Everyone stand up. Stand up. Come on, stand up.